I'm your audience.
We screwed up the open. What do you want from it? How you doing, gorgeous hunky?
I'm good, handsome. How are you?
Gorgeous.
You're getting bigger and
Are
bigger.
you down on Canadians? Did you make some
No, just
crack
her.
earlier on?
Just
Okay,
me.
Just her.
Canadian.
Just her.
He's only angry at me, so please, don't worry. You're fine, David.
Have a seat. Be comfortable.
How are you?
Good.
You're from Milton.
Have you ever been to Milton?
Of course, I'm from Burlington.
I went to high school in Burlington.
So did I. Assumption
Well, one
High School.
year.
Aldershot? No, you're
Lord
Central.
Elgin.
Lord Elgin.
Did you see the writing in the
1 year,
the boys'
yeah.
bathroom? Did you see
I
that?
put it there.
Yeah.
Lord Elgin 1 year. What happened? You got kicked out?
Huh?
I'd tell you, but yeah, I did.
How tall are you?
Well, I think things worked out for you.
Yeah, I went back.
6'4", 6'5"?
Misunderstanding.
Yeah, I know.
4'1". No, 6'4".
6'4". Did you play sports?
Football?
Did you
I
have
played
to?
a little football briefly.
Not very big
it's
up
a
there,
bit of
though.
a brutal sport. Yeah, it's not. We're Canadian.
Hockey,
There's
come
no-
on,
the
Steve.
f-
I didn't
the
play
field is
hockey.
wider.
Yeah, I played nothing. The
Were you,
field is.
were you a figure skater?
Yes, yeah, that was it.
See, I would have
You
done
nailed it.
pairs if that was the case.
I saw you, believe me. Yeah, you were
I was
good.
representing
You were
Canada.
good,
Not
man.
good enough, though.
It seemed a little unfair because you
But I didn't
had
win.
such
Yeah, but
experience.
so did she. She skated as a kid, too, and she ended up winning.
What did you get out of it? Did they pay you?
Two.
To be there?
Oh, did I get paid?
Got paid a
Oh, yeah.
lot.
Oh, yeah.
You get any endorsements?
No, none.
Oh,
No.
thanks. Thanks for telling
None.
me.
But I
something
got
she didn't
enough
get.
beforehand. I'm all good. So how is your life? Are you married with kids? What's happening?
I'm married with 2 kids. Is this your first?
Yes, as far as I know, I tell everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Now, were they
Nice,
born here
nice.
or in Canada?
No, they were born here. One was born in California. One was born in Chicago.
Do you get back a lot?
I don't. I haven't been back in a while.
Yeah, me too.
Now,
There's your
we're
wife.
looking at Nancy Chambers.
That's my wife.
She's
She's Canadian
gorgeous.
from Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay.
And she acts with you from time to time.
She did. She was on JAG with me.
Yes.
Yeah,
She's really
now,
gorgeous.
She's building our house now, so she's producing. We're building a house.
Nice.
She's, over there with the hard hat.
She's quite the lady. She's very. She gave you 2 kids. She's acting with you. Now she's building a house. You're a lucky
Yeah.
guy.
How old are they?
3 and 13.
Oh, so wait,
time
who are
in
we
between.
looking at in that picture?
His daughters.
3 and 13?
Oh, I don't know.
That's my daughter and her friend. Okay. Yeah.
So cute.
That was at an opening.
The 101 Dalmatians. So is it a big deal to your daughters that like they get to go to these openings and
I
premieres
think
of movies?
she dug it. When they grow up, when you're
Yeah.
you're in the business, I don't know that it really. You know what? She was a little. I don't think she liked it. She liked going to the movies and
Yeah.
doing all that, but it's all they know, right?
Right.
I don't think she used to. She didn't like that. She would get pushed aside sometimes.
For Dad.
So that, yeah,
And the
so that
friends
the
always
attention-
think it's cooler than your
Than the
kid
daughters.
does.
Yeah, or the friends bag on you because they want to be unaffected, so they'll say.
So they go a little over the edge.
It's
How
an odd
come?
business to
How
raise
come you have a
children.
Chicago accent and not a Toronto accent?
Because when I came here, let me tell you
That's
this.
all anyone said
okay?
to you is you
nobody
sound
wants you
Canadian.
if you're Canadian.
Thank you.
Hello?
You drop it at the border.
Exactly.
I know.
And you'd go through you'd go anytime you're reading for anything, you'd go through the sides and underline all the difficult diphthong
About
sounds.
all the
organization.
Then you'd hit them another way, and so you'd hit them so hard, you sound like you're from Chicago.
It's true, too.
And then that was okay. It's okay to be from Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you're
Not
from
just
Canada,
from
they
Toronto.
I
they
get it.
wait like
Get rid of
vultures,
them.
and they
Yes.
wait for you to say oot and a boot.
Yeah, they
How about
do.
did they bury the body? How about that one?
He calls me on these all the time. He'll say like, "Oh, it was an organization, not an organization," and it was.
Yeah, there's little ones that slip by us that I'm not. You go, ooh, I didn't.
You
realize
always
that was a
spot. You
Canadian.
can spot a
A little
Canadian.
scheduling mistake.
It's difficult when you go back up there. That's why
'Cause
I
then
don't go
what?
there a lot, because you start sounding very
Like them.
Canadian again.
I talked to my dad the other day on the phone, and I had him on speaker, and my husband was saying, "Oh my God, he must have said a." Like I said, he did not. He said he did.
There you go, easy. Yeah, right on.
Right on.
Well, Jill sometimes will say it's very cold.
Right on.
It's very cold.
Right
and,
on.
And I went to Mohawk College.
I went to Mohawk College of
Oh,
Applied
you
Arts and
did?
Technology.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to Ryerson.
Oh, look at you. I couldn't get into Ryerson. I wanted to take journalism. Now they ask me to go back and speak. I tell them.
Yeah, right.
I say,
Yeah.
right
Hello.
on, eh?
Yeah, right.
I went to, where did I go? Kings or Queens? I can't remember what it is.
You go to Queens in
Queens,
Kingston.
in Kingston.
Yeah.
Should we mention the show that you do that we
you're in
had
the show,
no
right?
clue that you're here to talk about?
Close to home? Yes, I'm on Close to Home now.
Now, this is
on
creepy, isn't it? Because you have kids, and is it...
It deals with some twisted.
Yeah.
I think the idea I was told is that for some odd reason, crime outside of the big cities in the the hinterland
Is worse.
is a little more twisted.
Twisted and violent. I believe
Yeah.
that. I watch Cold
why.
Case Files. It's true.
So
Because there's
do
not
I.
a lot
I
to
watch
do
it,
out
yeah.
there. And they think of these twisted, perverted things to go to farmhouses and do late at night to people who live there. I'm not saying me. I'm saying some.
I don't think. Yeah, you might not be right because I remember Scarborough. There was so many rapes.
Scarborough rapist.
Rape was the main crime.
Do you know who he ended up being?
Who did he end up being?
Do you know the Scarborough?
I know. Yeah,
Paul
like,
Bernardo,
yeah,
the
exactly,
murderer with
yes,
Krista, what's her name?
Yes,
Hermulke.
yeah.
Carla Hermulke. Who's
Hermulke.
out, by the way,
Yeah,
because
I
the
know.
Canadian government.
Yeah,
Don't get us
she
started.
cut it bizarre.
It was terrible.
Beyond.
Yeah, Scarborough rapist.
It's Good Day Canada.
Right on.
There you go, right,
They don't see this in Canada, do they?
Oh, yeah, my parents have satellite.
We're finished. Yeah, at the border, they
You
go.
better hope they don't or
Get
the
out.
middle of the country.
You're not coming in.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
At this point, David, they don't see it here.
Only in farmhouses.
Listen, David.
I got to tell you, this has been on in my house. We've been watching you guys forever.
I hope you don't let your girls watch.
Sorry to hear that.
We're way
David,
too...
You're a little racist.
Yeah, I think so.
I got a boy. And
It's
You
okay.
do?
It's all right.
Well, I'm having a girl, and
They're
I
in
know that
school.
life's going to change. Dorothy keeps saying, I will completely change. I won't watch porn anymore, which, please, Dorothy. And I'll start to become more
I was just sort of hoping
Wow.
not in front of the kids she wouldn't watch porn.
Right.
But that's my dream. You know,
Right.
I can dream.
How many kids you have?
Just one. An
Just one?
8-year-old boy.
Wow.
Good dream.
So you're not watching porn anymore?
She never did.
She never watched porn.
I'm
No, but you know what?
I don't know what he
When you
does with
start-
his father when I
when
go to
you-
bed early at
When you
night.
start your career in porn, you don't want to watch it later on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have a funny porn story involving your ex-castmate.
I remember when
fault.
I
Do you
did
remember
the
this?
walk around. You were talking about it, and I wasn't. You know, she hid that one day. You guys
Catherine
probably
Bell,
don't remember.
right?
You do so many.
She's gorgeous.
I was on the set. I was taking you guys around the
Right.
set,
Jag.
and she had. Well, she thought you were Janet Jameson.
She sure
Yeah,
did.
Right, her and her husband.
Yeah,
Going, oh my
and they
God,
came up.
we're
I
gonna
had
do
blonde hair, and all week, I went blonde. Everyone kept taking pictures with me. I was like, gee, our show must be doing quite well. So then I go to this big Maxim party, and she's there with her husband, and they were all goo-goo over me. Oh, my God, can we get a picture? I said, sure. And then it dawned on me, I said, who do you think I am? And they were all uncomfortable, I felt. But it was a fun story. Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston, they did the same thing to me. So she's in good company, sure, yeah.
See, I'm so
You didn't
square.
recognize me.
I didn't know who she was.
A lot of people actually don't know who Janet Jameson, but still doesn't get that.
I think you're lying. I think you tell your wife you don't know who she is.
I wouldn't know who
But
she
you
walked
know
in the
Karen
studio.
Patrick, you know all the girls, the Vivid
You,
girls.
you know all the listeners.
all the wicked
Not
girls.
me. I don't. No.
Oh, come on. If I were to say
Come
Jessica
on,
Drake
man.
to you, you know.
I'm not. I'm not going to say I haven't seen porn, but I'm not watching it. You know what I mean?
On a daily
I
basis.
don't. Yeah, I
You're not
don't.
alike
I'm
like
not up
some
on
people.
the porn thing. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, an interview for the ages close to home airs Friday nights, 9 o'clock on CBS.
I'll tell you what.
And then eventually
I
CBC.
thought this was a good interview. Because,
Exactly.
anywhere else they're
Thank
going to ask you the boring questions.
Exactly.
Not here.
But not here. No.
Not here,
Excuse me.
James Elliott.
What was the question?
We never got. To
Okay.
Where did you go to high school and do you watch
More
porn?
elegant.